Hey everybody. Welcome to the Family Relations Podcast, episode 7. How's everybody doing?
That was a little weird.
Yeah. What a coincidence. How did that happen?
Dude, we're on the same page.
Yeah, just a mental link. What are you doing over there futzing on your phone?
Why is it giving me a suggestion to turn on Do Not Disturb? Does it know we're podcasting?
What?
Stop listening to me.
This is so weird.
It literally said that. It's still there.
Why?
Why does it give me the option?
It's definitely listening to us. It knows we're podcasting.
You think they're subscribed?
Who, the FBI?
Yeah, the FBI, Siri. You think they're all subscribed?
I hope so.
Wow.
Yeah. If so, they should give us a shout out. I mean, they have everybody's information.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not us?
Send a quick email to everybody, FBI, if you're listening. Tell them to listen. Family Relations Podcast on YouTube.
We're probably being kind of listened to because the title.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody gets the full context of what the title is, but I just want to keep it vague if possible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody's really interested, they'll ask.
Yeah.
And we'll explain it. We explained it in the pre.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. If you get it, you get it. If you know, you know, as they say, as the kids say.
The kids say that?
Yeah. They say, if you know, you know.
Okay.
Like they'll post something on Instagram or on Facebook, and it'll be like a picture of something like a piece of cake with a straw in it, and they'll be like, if you know, you know.
So it's kind of like how in our era it was like, oh, it's just an inside joke.
Right.
Now it sounds a little cooler.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, it's like, okay, one for us would be a piece of toast with Nutella on it.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Or you can be like, the real ones will know.
Yeah. And then the fake ones will be the kids that made fun of you for bringing a chocolate sandwich to school.
Mm-hmm. It's hazelnut.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Like, it's hazelnut.
It's hazelnut, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? Now everybody's eating Nutella.
Mm-hmm.
Posers.
You remember how cool it was to bring a Lunchable to school?
Lunchables ruled.
Yeah.
What?
Then you got the mega-sized ones. You're just like, I'm the cool. No, they used to have like the thick ones.
Thick.
And you're just like, I'm the coolest kid in school right now.
What was your favorite Lunchable?
Pizza.
Yeah, the pizza
Without
one was
hesitation.
Good. Yeah.
And they'd always give you way too much sauce so you can douse that thing.
Oh, yeah.
And and then the rest of it,
Oh, the rest of the sauce?
Yeah, you just really
slurp it up?
Slurp it down.
All right. You glutton.
You didn't do that?
No.
Because you used it all on your pizza.
Exactly.
So you OD'd on the pizza. I was over here just slurping.
I mean, I ate butter, so
That's true.
we all have our vices.
Right.
I like the nacho one, but I only like dipping it in the cheese and not the salsa. The salsa tastes like ass.
Yeah, but you can bring your own.
My own salsa?
Yeah, those chips are good.
Yeah, the little circular ones.
I like the sandwich ones.
Oh, this is making me hungry.
I'm kind of salivating.
You want to eat some Lunchables after this?
Yeah, we'll run a 7-Eleven and get some Lunchables.
I can't be eating that stuff right now.
I think if I had a Lunchable, I'd be on the toilet within 10 minutes.
I was on the toilet this morning.
From what?
I went mini golfing last night with my friend, and I ate like this thick burger that they had there. It's just like a mom and pop golf course / mini golf place, and
/ driving range.
Yeah, you've been there. And they had like, I guess they have like on Fridays during the summer they have like a band play, and then also they have a grill and people are grilling and you could get food.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I got a cheeseburger, like a thick patty. The patty was so thick.
Oh boy.
Ate that. It was delicious. And they gave me a bag of chips. Okay.
Game over.
I was feeling good, and then afterwards, I picked up a 6-pack of this beer called Alpha King Pale Ale.
I've had it.
You've had it?
Delicious.
With like the samurai on the. It was
isn't
good.
That like New Floyd's Brewing or something?
Three
like
Floyds.
Three Floyds.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Good.
So you know what I'm talking about.
It's
It's good. Drank 3 of those, and then my friend drank the other 3, and we watched the basketball game, NBA Finals. Here? Yeah, here. And
I got a beer you need to try. Side note, but go ahead.
Okay. Actually, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pause the podcast for 1 second.
I'll be back.
All right. Sorry about that, guys, but we're back.
We got to really. Our producer's bad.
Yeah.
He needs to work on it.
Yeah, he stinks.
Yeah. We'll. Hey, get it together. We're firing you.
Yeah. Loser.
We showed him.
Yeah. Get out of here. Actually, I don't even want to look at you. Get out of the room.
Yeah.
Go.
We'll take it from here. Close the door on your way out.
Um.
What are you talking about? You're talking about that beer.
Oh yeah, the beer.
Is it an IPA?
Pale ale. Which I don't know what's the difference. I don't even know. I'm not a beer guy.
I'm a beer guy in terms of I like beer, but I'm not a beer guy in terms of I don't understand it. Like what all the thing like.
Right.
I couldn't. If you told me name 3 pale ales, I don't think I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know beers I like. I know beers I don't like.
What's your favorite kind of beer?
Well, I like beer. Like I like IPAs, but I don't like the ones that are gonna just like they're too like hoppy. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can like. I know this double IPA that I drink.
That sounds like it'd be really hoppy.
It's light.
What is it called?
It's called Dirt Wolf. I'm telling you.
That's the name of my new band.
I'm gonna bring one of these days when we do this at night. One of those you'll kind of just be like, whoa.
High alcohol content.
12.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, this thing will kind of put you on your seat.
On your keister?
On your keister. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We got to start recording these at night so we could have a little fun.
Have a little beverage.
Have a little fun.
Yeah.
Crack open a cold one with the boys.
Just 2 of us.
And our producer, we won't give him any.
Yeah.
He's gone now.
Yeah. We're gonna beat him later.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep. Gonna give him the old belt.
Oh, we're going with the belt.
Yeah, classic. You got the belt when you were younger, right?
I never got belt.
No?
We're going to dive into this. I just want to make it clear. Doesn't still happen. And
this was necessary.
This is how we were raised.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
So if you notice anything about our personalities that are a little
off, you might know why.
Yeah.
But I don't want this to be misconstrued in any way.
Right.
I got it good when I was a kid.
You got it good?
Real good.
Like beat good?
Beat good.
Yeah. What was the choice?
My dad's move was the back of his hand.
Ooh.
To
the face, right?
If you misspoke, to the mouth.
Oh.
That's how it came. Because it was like, my mom would always be like, I'm going to smack your teeth in. Mm-hmm. Which obviously she's not going to hit me that hard to smack my teeth in, but she's going to give me a little stinger on the mouth. So I'm just like, I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Or answer back. And then my dad would he's very good at random objects. Whatever's close. And my mom, it was always the spoon.
Yep.
The wooden spoon.
Yep, classic.
And this was the move. I was talking about this the other day. I forgot with who. But we'd all be acting up, and all we'd get, my mom would get you hear her rummaging through the drawer, slam it on the counter. That's your one and only warning. It hit the counter, watch yourself. Then it was lights out after that. If you kept going, you just hear the storm in, and you're just like, dum, 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 dum. You're just like, oh no. And we just got it good. Good. But the thing that's nice is that I am the second oldest, so my brother, he made an example a lot of times.
Right.
So I was just like, ooh, note to self, he did that, got the don't do that. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get it as good as he probably did.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and your brother was bigger than you too.
He's a big dude, so you need more force.
Yeah, you could wail on him pretty good. He's like a heavy bag.
My dad threw a baseball at him one time.
Oh God. Probably because that's all that was around, right?
Yeah. Again, another like, this is what's around. Let's grab him and go.
Yeah.
But my brother. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna set up the story and just stop me when you find something. Wait, what? Mm-hmm. When you have one of those moments, tell me. Stop me.
Okay.
So my brother.
What?
Oh, already? So he's out in the backyard. For some reason, he's golfing. He wants to work on his driver game.
Respectable.
He's in the back of the yard, all the way by the pond.
You got a pretty big yard.
Yeah, but it's all the way by the pond. Aiming towards the house.
Not smart.
Not smart with a driver.
Yeah.
And
what was his game plan?
I'm not sure.
Did you ever talk to him about this?
No, I was right there next to him. But
hey, buddy, you know the house is there, right?
I don't think he thought he was going to hit it.
What did he think did he think he was going to hit it over the house?
No, I think he thought he was coming up short.
Oh, my God.
But this kid was a big dude who can kill the ball.
Yeah, obviously.
So he rifles this ball, and the house is stucco, that material.
Yeah. I do your insurance. I know what it's made out of.
Easily dentable. He misses a window by an inch. Literally an inch. Dents the house. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh, my God. And then I was like, you got to go tell Dad. And he's like, no, he's going to get mad. He's going to get mad.
How big
Dad-
was the dent?
Size of a golf ball.
Oh, that you could. How would he notice that though?
It was deep.
Yeah.
It was so deep the golf ball was like impaled in the house. So my dad comes around the corner, sees us trying to fish out this golf ball. Done. My dad disappears for a second, comes back armed with baseballs. I was like, I'm out of here. I walked up on the deck like I did not hit it. And I look on the deck, I look down, he's chasing my brother around the yard. Keep this in mind, my dad is the most unathletic dude you'll ever meet. Chasing him around the yard, trying to throw these baseballs at him. I think he threw about 2 or 3. I don't think he ever connected, but it was the intent was there. But it's the greatest scene, and probably not if you're in the moment, my brother, but like watching this was so funny. Just chase him in circles around the yard, just rifling these baseballs, missed everyone.
Oh my God.
That's probably the greatest moment I think of my childhood.
Why would he like get an object that he could throw? Why wouldn't he get something he could hit up, like connect with?
Because I think he figured he wasn't going to catch him.
Why didn't he just tell your brother to come here and take his beating?
I don't think my brother would have ran.
Oh, when I would have to take my beatings, my parents would make me stand for them, because if I ran, it would be like running from the cops. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that charge as well, evading a police officer.
Stop resisting.
Exactly. You're going to be resisting arrest if you just take your beating and you go on with it. If you run, it's going to be 10 times worse.
It's not as bad as it sounds, guys. Let's get that clear.
And it's scarier when you're a kid because you're smaller.
Yeah.
And, and you feel the power of an adult. So it's scarier. You have this full-size person over you.
You know what you got to do?
Yeah.
Lean into it. Lean into it. If you think about it logically, this is what I learned towards the end of my beating phase. When my mom would come at me, if I jumped into it, she couldn't get enough torque on it.
Right.
So you kind of shorten.
You're in the clinch.
You shorten the blow.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You bring her in. So I would always just kind of jump at her or go at her. Not trying to hit her, but like go at her to shorten her length
hit.
of her slap she can do or whatever.
Yeah.
And it worked.
You're taking some power out of it.
Yeah, I was taking a big chunk of power out of it. And I think that helped me.
Yeah.
That
That's
added
smart.
some years onto my life.
You should have started fighting after that. Like,
My mom would never let me fight.
You should fight now.
Oh, I would love to fight now.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get into like boxing and all that, but I don't think I can physically throw a punch.
Come here, man. We got the bag downstairs.
Yeah, the one that looks like it's beating you.
It's brand new. That's why it looks like it's beating me. I haven't really put a walloping on it yet.
Can we like paint a guy on there?
Yeah. We can. We could put somebody's face on there. Who do you hate?
There's this guy named Mike. I think his last name is like some of the K. It's like Kaz. I don't know how to say it. He's this Albanian soccer player.
Yeah.
He's a punk to people. He like bites ears on the pitch, and
what?
Yeah,
really?
He bites ears. He kind of throws bows. He's just a dirty player.
Yeah.
So I think you got to teach him a lesson.
You want to put a picture of his face up on that bag?
Yeah.
Wail on it?
Yeah, we'll wail on it.
Okay.
Probably until October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show him who's boss.
We got to learn some kicks. Go low.
Yeah. He's got good kicks.
But we have time to get better ones.
Right.
He's only got a right.
No, he's a lefty.
He's only got a left. Wait,
I think he could kick with both. Actually,
we're going for the power one. So you're going for that left one.
We got to go for his. We got to take out where his power's coming from. We got to learn some leg kicks
inside the left knee.
Ooh.
Bows out. Torn ACL.
Yeah.
Career over.
You want to end this man's career?
His left-footed career.
Well, he needs.
This is you, not me.
What do you mean? You brought him up.
Yeah, but that's who we're going after.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. You want to
Better
end a
keep
man's
your head on
career?
a swivel.
Oh God. But yeah, man, we could do some boxing. I could teach you a few things.
Want to spar?
I really do. I've never.
I'd be scared I would hit somebody too hard.
No, you and I will spar.
Yeah, I'd be scared I would hit you too hard on accident.
We'll do some light sparring.
I can't go like 50%. I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't get how people are like, oh yeah, sprint this one at 50%. No, it's either jog or sprint. That's all I got.
We're gonna do the jogging version of boxing. Think about it that way. Just tap. You just tap each other. You're not throwing your full power.
Oh, I'm
behind the
throwing
punch.
it.
No, then you're trying to hurt the other person.
No, I'm just trying to win.
You want to do headgear or no headgear?
Headgear.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get CTE.
I don't want cauliflower ear.
Me neither. I think that's more from UFC
think it's
or
if you
mixed
get hit in
martial
the-
arts, I should say.
I've seen wrestlers have it.
Yeah, it's from the mat. I think it's when you're on the ground that you get it. It's not from getting punched.
I thought it's
don't
from
think.
getting hit in the ear.
No, I think it's from rubbing on the
Oh.
rubbing on the mat and stuff.
Oh, that's gross.
It is gross. You can get it fixed though.
You get it drained.
Yeah, which I don't understand why more. I guess guys just don't care about it.
Well, I think the guys that should get it, they figure it's going to happen again.
Yeah,
There's no point until your career's done.
right. That makes sense.
Or else you're going to keep just paying to get this procedure that you're going to need time and time and time and time
Yeah.
again.
I would
Doesn't
wear
make sense.
I would wear earmuffs.
I'd wear one of those like rugby helmets.
The old timey
The,
football
the leather
helmets.
helmets, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that, right? It's not a big deal.
I don't think they'd let you wear it.
Or can you wear like wrestling headgear?
I don't think they'd let you.
Yeah, they're pretty picky about. I think you just have to wear shorts and gloves, right? That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
They don't. Back in the old UFC, you remember? Do you ever watch the old UFC?
No.
Like back in the '90s when it first started, you could wear whatever you want. It was like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
What?
You'd have a guy wearing like a full jujitsu gi, and then the other guy would be wearing like a wrestling singlet, and they would be fighting. And there was another guy that would wear his one hand would be it was literally like a fighting game. Like one hand he would just have bare, and then his other hand he had a boxing glove on, and that would be his setup.
What?
Yeah, you could wear shoes in there if you want. You could wear whatever you want.
Kick people with shoes?
Yeah.
I'm going steel toe.
Yeah, there was only a few. There was only actually like 3 rules back then. There was no biting, no eye gouging, and one more thing I forgot. But you were allowed to hit people in the nuts. Like you can do groin
Oh
shots.
my
They were
God.
allowed. It's crazy. If you watch the old UFC, you're like, how did they get this through? You know,
Oh my goodness.
the footage is pretty amazing, and there was no weight classes.
Oh my, you're going up against just
There's this one video of this guy. His name is Keith Hackney. He's actually from here in Illinois, and he fought like this other guy, this big guy who's basically the size of a sumo wrestler, and they fought, and he won.
how? Knocked him out?
Keith Hackney was probably 220, 30 pounds, and this other guy must have been almost 400 pounds, and he won by TKO. He got the guy. He was punching the guy so much that the guy could eat jabs. He could just eat them, eat punches left and right. The guy went down, and the guy Keith got on top of him and just kept punching him while he was on the ground in the back of the head, and they stopped the fight.
Oh my God.
It's amazing footage. And in this video I watched of him doing this, the song that's playing in the background is "You're the best around." Na, 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 na.
Who's making these videos?
I don't know. It's amazing though. It was the Wild West of fighting. It was
Oh
it
my
was awesome.
goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta go look up some videos.
It was like the movie Bloodsport. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in. You sold me.
Yeah,
I'm
check it
gonna
out.
look that up.
Check it out. UFC.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy getting kicked in the cup and it cracking?
No.
This guy got. This was like in the, I guess in the last decade, he got kicked in the cup and it literally cracked.
What?
Yeah, that's how hard he got kicked.
This was in what?
UFC.
UFC?
Yeah,
Or was it a different promotion?
I think it was UFC.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally, he just like went down because it's a cheap shot,
Yeah.
and the cup just cracked.
Did they stop the fight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the guy kept going for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't get it. Fight within the rules and stop. I don't get it.
Yeah. A big issue with the UFC, there's some fighters that they like keeping their hand out like this. I'm extending my hand away from me with their fingers out. And they don't like that because you can get poked in the eye really easily. There's a guy, John Jones,
Love him.
who's probably the best light heavyweight there is. Probably the best UFC fighter
Debatably.
of all time. That's just what the pros say, you know?
Well, I mean, multiple failed drug tests, hitting a woman with a car,
Yeah. But that's all outside
cocaine,
cocaine, yeah. But
PEDs.
I don't know. That's a different
I
argument.
follow him on Instagram.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
all I'm trying to say about John Jones is that he's really good, but also at the same time, one of the things he likes doing is that thing I just told you about. He keeps his hand out with his fingers extended, and there's a chance of you poking somebody in the eye, and he gets called for that sometimes.
He's lanky as can be too.
Yeah, he has like the perfect body for fighting.
He's an animal. He's like, he reminds me of like a stronger version of Anderson Silva.
Yeah, yeah, and well, yes and no, because Anderson Silva was kind of this. He just was on a level where he was so unorthodox in his fighting, you know, like he would put his hands down and just wait for you to try and punch him in the face and just showboating and stuff like that. But he did that because he was so good.
He's an animal.
John Jones, I feel like is way more technical. He's way more, I don't want to say by the books, but he uses everything in his arsenal that he can use.
Yeah.
He employs every single aspect of mixed martial arts in his fighting.
Which is unreal.
It's unreal. And he does it. It's like, okay, if there's a UFC game, if his character would have 10 on every single stat, you know, that's him. That's John Jones. He has no weak points.
I like when they're like standing up and he just like has his hand on the guy's head and then just drops the opposite bow.
He uses a lot of elbows.
A lot of elbows.
That spinning elbow.
He drops elbows and knees a lot.
Yeah. And he gets in trouble for the knee sometimes because sometimes I think the one fight actually he technically lost or got disqualified from, he elbowed a guy. I guess it's called a 12-6 elbow while the guy was on the ground, which means that you elbow completely vertical from the top to the bottom. Like you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to drop.
You got the guy on the ground. Just go at him. What are you doing?
Yeah. And there's a lot of debate about getting rid of how that was kind of set forth at a time when they didn't really know a lot about martial arts and about, you know, they thought that if you dropped an elbow like that it would cause irreparable damage to the fighter. You know, it would be too effective almost.
Well, let's be honest. Most fighters are going to have damage that will not be repairable.
Not only that, but the stuff they do allow is going to cause like a flying knee to somebody's face is going to cause just as much damage, if not more, than elbowing somebody while they're on the ground.
Every fighter is going to have injuries. Every fighter is going to have brain damage. Every fighter is going to have CTE. Every fighter's going they're going to have everything.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if all of them are going to have CTE. I think the chance of it, for sure.
The percentages have to be over 90%.
Yeah.
There's no way you can make a living off being a professional fighter, taking bunches of punches to the head and be okay with zero brain damage. Impossible.
Yeah. Well, John Jones doesn't get hit a lot, so
that's true.
I don't think he has to worry about it.
That's true. He's got the reach.
Yeah.
I want to see him and Cormier go again.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of back and forth with those guys.
They hate each other. I love it.
Yeah. I think there was been talk about John going up to heavyweight, but I don't know if he's going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see him fight
because all their fights have been at light heavyweight.
Yeah,
and I feel like DC is better at heavyweight, and would be more of his turf. I mean, he already has the bragging rights over. John Jones already has the bragging rights over DC. I mean, you beat the guy. What is it? Twice, 3 times?
He beat him twice, and then the fight got called off twice, I think.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, okay, you can move up a weight class, but in the end, the record's always going to show that you're the better fighter. You just won. You won over him more times.
It's just crazy because Cormier was like an Olympic wrestler.
Yeah. He's great, and you look at him, you're like, how is this guy a fighter?
Those are my favorite fighters. The ones who don't. What was that boxing match? Did you see that boxing match last? What is that? Ruiz? That guy?
Oh yeah, Ruiz and Anthony Joshua.
Doesn't even look like a fighter. Just comes out and just knocks this dude out.
I loved all the memes.
I love that. Like he got knocked down. Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, I saw highlights of it.
So like he gets knocked down, then he gets up, goes through the count. The second that happens, most guys are going to be kind of on the defensive. He just charges this what is it, Anthony Joshua?
Yeah. Just
charges him and just tries to go for the KO himself.
Yeah.
You're just like, this guy's so dumb, it's working.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he knew he had him hurt, you know? He knew he was on his last leg.
That one, I think it was a hook. That stun punch.
Yeah.
The look in Anthony Joshua's eyes changed. The whole look changed, and this guy's like, "Oh, I'm getting them."
I like the look on Anthony Joshua's face when he was in his corner, that like before he threw in the towel, where he had this look of just been like, I can't believe this right now. Like, he was almost laughing. He's like, this is crazy. How am I about to lose this fight?
Oh my gosh!
You
I
do,
wanted that round to keep going.
do you think he was underestimating his opponent a little bit?
Yeah, I think it was like one of those like, this is going to be a warm up to my next fight.
Exactly.
'Cause everyone
That's what
wanted
it was
to see
set
him.
up as, right?
Everyone wanted to see him fight. What was his name? Wilder.
Yeah, I don't know if that was in the books yet to happen though.
Right, but everyone was like lining it up, like, "Oh, we want this. We want to see this. We want to see this. Let's get him there. Give him this easy." This guy had a month and a half notice. Let's get him in there so he can beat him and then move on.
And he lost.
Yeah.
So do you think that says more about how good Ruiz is, or how put up on a pedestal Anthony Joshua is?
Well,
I mean,
they're going to get
we're
a
not boxing
rematch.
experts here, but
They're going to get a rematch,
Yeah.
and Ruiz is going to get destroyed.
You think so?
I guarantee that.
Why do you think that?
That's what's going to happen. That's what always happens. If I'm Ruiz, I refuse to give him a rematch. Refuse.
Well, he
Even though I think he's owed one.
he made a few million off that fight. I mean,
Yeah.
made some good money.
Yeah.
I think the thing that'll get him back in, if anything, is the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I think
his name is out there now in the Zeitgeist, if you will.
he's just in the mindset that I think he thinks he's better than he is because he won.
I mean,
He's good. He's got quick hands, but it's just like, I don't.
I mean, if you're taking down a guy that's what's Anthony Joshua, 6'4", 6'5",
Massive. I don't know.
massive, and the proof is right there in the fight. Like, you see these two guys go toe to toe. I mean, Anthony Joshua wasn't phoning it in. He was trying to box the guy. You know,
You can see he kept trying to just put him in the clinch. He kept trying to grab him.
yeah, because he was getting rocked.
Yeah. He's like, no, come here.
Yeah.
And
So I don't know. I don't know if that says more about how good Ruiz is or how unprepared Anthony Joshua was. Which is it?
well, technically they were both unprepared. I think it says more about the heart of Ruiz.
Yeah.
And it says a lot about the character. Like Anthony Joshua, it says so much about his character. How he went in there. Oh, this is easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm winning this one.
Yeah.
And then second he got hit with that stun punch, it was just, whoa,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
He got wobbly.
You got wobbly, and the guy kept coming.
Yeah.
You imagine that you catch a punch,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, whoa, where am I? Oh, this guy's right here. Stop! Like, what's going on? Oh, hug him. He just kept trying to grab him.
Yeah.
He knew he was done.
Yeah. I mean, Joshua tagged him a few times too.
He tagged him pretty good,
Yeah.
but he tagged him good. But once
He went. I think he went down one time.
yeah.
in
But the
was it
second
third
when he
round?
got up, he didn't look rattled.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua, when he got up, he was clearly rattled,
Yeah.
big time,
I don't think he was ever used to being in that position.
ever.
At least on that stage, you
Right.
know, on a televised, multi-million-dollar event.
Right. That's why I think that I don't know who it says more about. I like that. I like Ruiz. That like I said, I like the guys that don't look the part,
Yeah.
but you're just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I think it was just even greater because they were complete opposites.
Mm-hmm.
Like Anthony Joshua was this chiseled dude, the champion, and then you got this fat dude coming in,
Tatted up.
tatted up, dad bod, and he just comes in and just rocks. his
That's
world.
deceiving though, because just because you don't have muscles in boxing doesn't
Still strong.
you're still strong, and that doesn't mean you don't have cardio.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you look at like Cormier. There's so many fighters that are bigger, and you still have muscle. You just got some fat over them.
Yeah.
You still got the cardiovascular endurance. You just
And there's even an argument to be made that extra fat you have works in your benefit to some degree.
right. As long as it's not slowing you down
Yeah.
or slowing any part of your fighting down, and you're able to go, I guess, the distance. I think it's a benefit completely.
Yeah. I was gonna say that it's like cushioning, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's protecting your vital organs. It's protecting your chin too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Joshua doesn't have an ounce of body fat on him.
Nope.
So when a fist connects to his chin,
It's glass.
it's going down. He's going down.
Timber. He
Yeah.
did go down. He went
Yeah.
down hard. Twice, I think it was. Wasn't it? Twice?
I think more than that.
Gosh, can we set up like a legit charity boxing match?
You and me?
Yeah.
Like full balls to the wall boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think I'd get rocked.
You think I'd rock you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been practicing.
I haven't.
I mean, I to be honest, I haven't sparred with anybody yet. I just been hitting the bag. So
I'm gonna start hitting the bag.
we might be on even playing field. I have a height advantage over you though.
I set up this boxing.
You're
match
actually
with this
heavy.
kid
We
in
wouldn't
high
even
school.
be in the same weight class.
Yeah, we will.
No,
I'm coming down.
You're 190.
I'm coming down.
I'm 153.
All right, you come up, I come down. We meet in the middle.
I don't want to go up. Come to my level. You should weigh what your height is. I weigh what my height
Are
is.
you the defending champ?
Yeah. Uncontested.
In high school one time, this kid was talking about how he can beat me up. And I don't know why. I was like, all right, well, let's fight at the gym. Let's do it. We set up this whole fight.
Like bare knuckle?
No, we had like UFC gloves on.
Okay.
This is so bad. We're in the side room at the gym, and we like got the yoga mats and made like a box. Like, this is the arena. You can't step out of it. And I just rocked this kid. Rocked him. And I felt so bad. It went on for maybe 30 seconds before a worker like noticed what was going on. It's like, this is not happening. Because I landed 2 good punches on him. And like to the point where I was like, thank God this guy walked in and told us to stop, because I just felt so bad.
Was this fight out of anger or sport?
This was out of like, I'm going to shut this kid up, but I still liked him as a dude, but just like, I'm going to shut you up.
So it was out of sport mostly.
Mostly sport.
You weren't really angry at him.
No. I wasn't trying to hurt him. I was just trying to, like I said, silence.
So where'd you hit him?
Side of the head.
Oh, right in the temple?
I gave him one in the stomach, side of the head. Those are my 2 clean punches that I felt bad.
Yeah, we should do it, dude. I'm down. Just get a pair of boxing gloves and headgear, and we'll do it.
I don't know, like isn't there ounces of gloves?
I'll show you the gloves I have. You just get the same ones as me. I have I don't know.
We'll wear like one of like the portable microphones, and we'll podcast we'll put it in the headgear
While we're getting punched.
while we're punching each other.
Wouldn't that sound bad, though?
It's like, welcome back.
So stupid. Yeah, I'm down, dude.
I would tune in.
Let's do it. You know what? You're talking about cutting weight.
Yeah.
The best way to cut weight, I would say, is boxing, because you're doing everything.
I just think there's gonna be a big process of me getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I am with golf right now.
Uh-huh.
Trying to pick it up.
Yeah.
And I have this feeling like, because I'm a competitive dude, it just sucks, because I expect to be good at everything I try.
Right.
And dude, you've never swung a golf club. You're not going to come in even after, like, there's people to this day, there's professionals that are still figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
And like, to me, it's just frustrating as can be. And basketball is the one thing I can say that I have, no matter how frustrated I continue to try it.
Yeah.
And
Because you love the game of basketball.
It's for the love of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I think that boxing, it'd kind of humble me real quick.
Yeah.
In terms of this competitive side of me.
When you get punched in the head.
Well, I wouldn't go straight to getting punched in the head. I've never been concussed. And
Let me see your hook. Throw a hook right now.
I don't really. All I know is his jab.
Try.
I know the hands got to stay high. Hands got to stay high.
Yep. That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's a good jab.
Then a little.
Yeah. That's good.
That's good.
It's good. You're on the right track.
I went through one little like punching lesson, and I didn't have my hands taped or anything.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
My hands were bleeding. I went to school the next day, and everyone's just like, "This kid beat someone up."
That's badass.
No, I was just hiding my hands. The whole
Why?
time.
You got to put them right on the table for everybody to see.
Sup?
No, not to mess with you.
It's like knuckle tats. You got to show them off.
Yeah.
Sup, guys?
Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm queer.
You can't say that.
Queer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say it.
No, you can't.
Uh-huh.
You never heard the drama going on right now?
You can say queer.
That's what he got in trouble for saying.
If you're gay, you could say queer.
I mean, I agree with that, because there's like a TV show called, like, what is that? The Queer Eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not derogatory.
I don't think it's derogatory.
It's
at all.
derogatory if you use it in a derogatory way.
I think every word can be used in or not in a derogatory way. Yeah.
Right. No.
It's all about context and the way you deliver it.
Yeah, the thing about today though is context doesn't matter.
That's what's dumb.
That's a scary thing.
There's like, you can't joke around without being like on your toes. Like I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the days where you can just joke around. I'm not trying to be personal, but like we're just joking around.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember the way you would talk to your friends on the internet?
Do you remember the Xbox, the Modern Warfare lobbies? Kids these days?
Yeah.
No way will
Nope.
they survive that.
You get that video would get pulled off of YouTube
Instantly.
The guy's gamer tag would be pulled, and then also
All his stats will be reset. He'll be banned from the game.
somebody would find his address and
Yeah.
dox him. Yeah,
Oh my God.
you can't do it anymore. It's just the times we live in right now.
I don't like the whole sensitive. Everyone's sensitive. Like I said, I miss the joking around days.
Yeah, everybody knew you were joking.
Yeah.
It's like people forgot we're just doing this for fun and we're not serious.
Yeah. That's what I'm afraid, and I hope that we never go there as a podcast. I hope that we never leave anything. I want, like, nothing is off limits.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And I just want the viewers eventually, but the listeners to know that if we ever say anything, it's strictly a joke.
Right.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to be personal in any way.
No.
On a serious note, and I just everything is taken so personal, and it just shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. You taking a phone call?
No.
Do.
Okay, I'm back.
Do.
So, like, yeah, I just end this podcast. We're going to keep it real. We are going to joke around.
We're gonna keep it 100, as they say.
That's what they say now. We don't want to be like now.
Okay, we're gonna keep it
Raw,
Keep it raw,
ripe,
uncut,
and ready.
raw, uncut, ripe, and ready.
Yep.
That's what we're changing the name of the podcast to.
That's pretty elaborate. I like it.
A lot of R's.
Nothing's off limits, guys. If you are in a particular group that we're going at, not personal. We make fun of each other.
Yeah.
We make fun of ourselves.
Yeah, like you're a midget. That's funny.
I'm a midget with a big nose.
Yeah.
Who weighs way too much for my height.
Yeah, you're a thick boy.
Thick boy. B-O-I.
Yeah.
Boy.
Boy.
I like what you
But it's so dumb that we even have to preface this. That we even have to say we're joking. You know.
Right.
Like, how can people not know that we're joking when we talk about certain things?
I want to get this clear. 95 to 99% of what I say here on this podcast is lighthearted. It's going to make me sound stupid and is a joke.
Except if you're talking about basketball, then
If you
Then
get
it's
me down the
serious.
sports tangent, that's the 1%.
yeah,
Then there's going to be times where we have serious talks, like right now. Like
Yeah.
we're talking serious to you guys.
yeah. I mean, we just got done talking about how our parents beat us, and that was funny. It's funny.
Again, it's not. Well, that's not supposed to be taken like, oh my God, what happened? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. It's just supposed to be a funny story from our childhood. Times were different when we were younger.
Yeah,
My mom, my dad never hit me to hurt me. It was always as a disciplinary
yeah,
thing.
100%.
If my mom wanted to hit me to hurt me, she would have done it. She never did it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you're small now, imagine how small you were back then. She could punt you.
I was average height in 8th grade. Everyone was my height. I was like, I'm cool. Everyone's my height. Looking around. High school started. Doop, 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 doop. That was everyone else growing but me.
I was in the same boat.
Yeah.
I was done growing in 8th grade. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I was taller than everybody. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you're a little taller.
Yeah, 5'9", yeah. And then everybody in high school was taller than me. Whatever.
There was this kid, specifically, I remember, 8th grade, freshman year, 5'6". He's my height. Looked eye to eye to him. Take a guess at what he graduated at.
6'2".
6'4".
Wow.
I'm like, can I get like 2 of those?
Yeah. Yeah, you got plenty to spare.
Give-
You don't need 4 of those inches,
Just
man.
give me like 3 or 4.
6 feet, you're good.
If I was 5'9", oh my, I'd be jamming.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. But you're quick. You're fast.
Quicker than fast.
What's quicker than fast?
I don't know. I can just jump really high and run really fast, and I don't really. Where's that going to get me?
Those pickup games, you're going to cream everybody.
I don't cream anybody because I have no offense. Football, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
Play every Sunday.
Your parents probably didn't let you play football,
I
right?
couldn't play contact sports.
Yeah. I don't blame our parents though, because for one, I have no business playing football, and two, football is a brutal game.
I talk about a brutal game. One time, I think this was right after high school. That summer, right after high school, I snuck away my buddy needed a sub in a rugby tournament, sevens, which is
What does that mean?
to the people who don't really know rugby, it's normally played 14 on 14. During the summer, there's like leagues, they call them sevens, so it's half of the players on each team. It's basically where your faster kids are playing. It's like a faster version of rugby where all these kids are like the best of each big team. They narrow them down and they do that. So I was like, I'm fast. I can do this. And I am not kidding you. In my mind, I don't have any pads on, dude. I'm not going to hit you. I understand. I'm not going to hit you hard. I don't want to hurt me. I don't want to hurt you. We're good. Other kids, they don't think like that. There's these kids that have been playing rugby their whole life that are just throwing themselves at you. And it's crazy how intense these people are. They are wild. Some dude, leather helmet. I was like, oh, I'm done. This kid's hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like literally, I left that tournament with handprints all over me from getting like hit, slapped, punched. And there was one time this guy had me wrapped around the waist. I like spun him out, lands in front of me. I have nowhere to step but forward. And he's on the ground on his back. I had to step on his chest. I have cleats on.
Why didn't you jump over him?
I didn't want to, because it would slow me down. So I just stepped on, and he's reaching up as I go to step on his chest. I step on it. This is all I remember, looking at him, and he's just like, oh. And just his hands just went and just laid back down on his back, and I just ran for a score. Or what they called the try.
The try?
Yeah.
How much is the try worth?
I think maybe it has to be 3. I don't know.
It has to be 3.
Try. I don't know.
Oh, I see. That'd be Trey, though, right?
I don't know. I just played that one tournament.
Weird European sports.
Yeah. So in that time, and then we were playing for 3rd and 4th place in this tournament, and I like broke away from all these guys. I was like, oh, easy score, easy score. I'm kind of jogging it. I'm hot dogging it. I feel a hand, a whole arm, grab my waist, seatbelt me all the way around. I was like, uh-oh. Boom! This guy just picks me up and just slams me. The refs go crazy. You can't take somebody off their feet. That's against the rules. If you're going to hit them, you can hit them as hard as you want. You cannot pick them up. This kid was a football player, clearly, and he's like suplexed me through the air. Mm-hmm. And I'm just on the ground, just rolling around. And then we had a chance to make this kick for the win.
So when you get penalized, or when the other guy gets penalized,
It's like a kick.
It's a kick?
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
It's either a kick. Like we had a chance to like drop kick it into the uprights, I think. I don't really know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't kick it.
Okay. So wait, just going back to the rules, you said you can't pick somebody off their feet, but you can tackle people, right?
Yeah.
So what if you tackle somebody with their shoulder and you tackle them off their feet?
Well, you can't like lift them.
Okay.
So if you're like driving them into the ground,
yeah,
you're going to take them off their feet.
Yeah, like what if you do like a football?
You can't like pick them up, and you can't grab them by the waist, like pick them up and drive them into the ground.
Okay.
You can like push them over, wrap them up.
So that's interesting because rugby, even though you don't wear pads, besides like a helmet or something, like a leather helmet, the game, I would say, is less dangerous than football.
It's because tackling technique.
It's tackling technique, and it's also the speed and how your body is more on the line with rugby. And what I mean by that is, with football, you have these pads on, right? You have a helmet on, you have shoulder pads, leg pads, whatever. In football, when you're tackling people, it's a high impact crash. It's like
you're hitting people harder.
Exactly. You're crashing into people because you have that safety net of pads on your head and on your shoulders. But what that does in turn is it lets you hit people harder, and your insides are being jostled around more because of the high impact. Because people in football are tackling with their heads.
Yeah.
You're tackling with your head.
Spearing people.
Yeah.
Literally, there are teams that are trying to pick up the whole rugby style of tackling.
Yeah.
Because in pads, it's effective.
Right.
Like, the best way to describe it is like tackling 101 in football is you can't hit what you can't see.
You can't hit what you can't see.
So head up.
Yeah.
Head up in front, like you put your head in front of the tackle. And then in rugby, it's head behind the tackle. So you're hitting them with here.
Yeah.
So your body, you're running this way. I'm going to square you up with my right shoulder. My head's going to be behind you, and I'm going to drive you into the ground.
Right.
So it's just like one little tweak like that. But if you've been playing the sport your whole life, it's so hard to fix.
Right. And it's just the nature of football. You know, you'd be changing an entire sport. You know, I think what would cause the biggest difference in football is if they got rid of pads. Then the whole game would change.
Oh, my God, yeah.
The whole game would change. It would be more like rugby in the way that people get tackled, because no one's going to want to tackle with their head if they're not wearing a helmet.
Right.
But I think in turn, less people will get brain damage.
Yeah, but you're gonna have the purists, myself
course.
included.
It's never going to be changed.
That you're gonna change the game. And I'm under the impression like these dudes know what they're signing up for.
Yeah.
You know it. You have to understand, if you really want to, it's a sacrifice. If you want to play football, which everyone knows is a dangerous sport. We've known this for years. I don't know why the studies changed that. Now that the studies are out, now people believe it's dangerous. It's always been dangerous.
Yeah.
Even before, it was more dangerous. So it's just as dangerous. Yeah, we got bigger and stronger dudes.
What do you mean before it was more dangerous?
You see some of the tackles from like the 80s and 90s?
Oh, I thought you were going back to like the 1920s.
No. I'm talking about like, if you know who Lawrence Taylor is.
Yeah. LT, right?
Yeah.
Chargers?
You're thinking of LaDainian Tomlinson. This guy was called LT too, though.
Oh, okay.
This guy's on the Giants. And he would just rip people. He used to kill people. He ended Joe Theismann's career, snapped his back.
Yeah. That's a big one, right?
Yeah. So, like, I just think that the tackling was so much more violent. Yeah, there's the rules now that make it better. But, again, you got bigger, stronger dudes trying to find different ways to hit you. They're still hitting you hard. Like, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hit. It's just the nature of the sport.
Right.
You don't want to get hit, go kick field goals.
Yeah. I would be kicking field goals if I had the skill.
Lefty.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I saw this video on the whole, like there was an era of barefoot kickers.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, don't kickers kick with cleats?
Yeah.
Soccer cleats?
Soccer.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
You can tell the kickers that are soccer players that converted to football and the ones that are just been playing football and they just want to kick.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you're supposed to connect with a field goal in the top of your laces.
Yeah.
But the guys, you can see that come at it with the inside of their foot. You're just like, soccer player.
But it works just as well, right?
It's whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
As long as, like, if I know I can hit this with the inside of my foot accurately, I'd be stupid to try to change how I kick.
Yeah.
But I think distance-wise, you might need to go top of the foot.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're inside, like, the extra point and all that kind of stuff, it's a chip shot to these guys.
Yeah.
But yes, it's an art.
Yeah, and Parkey did not have that art down.
No, he wasn't an artist.
A loser.
What a loser. Touch on him again.
Yeah. Dork.
Nerd.
I think my brother, if he kept up with sports, he could have been a kicker.
Yeah, he played a lot of soccer.
Yeah, played a lot of soccer. I think he could have been a kicker if he
Is that
tried.
a voice crack?
No, it was on the cusp of a voice crack, but I backed away from the ledge.
Wow, nice.
Saved myself.
Smooth. Can we join a rugby league, like a men's league? Would you play?
No.
Why?
Why? Why would I do that?
You're fast.
I am, but I don't. But
it's the speed.
Let me put it this way: I used to skateboard. I told this story before, and I got hurt, and I quit skateboarding. And I'm like, why am I putting my body on the line for something recreational that I'm doing?
I have a rugby ball. Maybe I can ease you into it.
How about we start with boxing?
Yeah, but boxing. I'm gonna get CT.
No, you're not. I told you we're gonna do light sparring.
That just means I'm gonna clock you.
No, don't. First of all, you need self-control. That's the first thing you need. You might need to learn karate before you learn boxing.
Thank you, Zen Master.
To learn some discipline. If we're going 50%, we're going 50%.
I'm going 100.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna shoot the takedown.
That's not part of boxing. Shoot the takedown. The ref's gonna be. What are you doing, guy?
No, it's just gonna be us two. For the sparring, we're gonna have a ref.
If you shoot for a takedown, I'm gonna punch you in the back of the head.
I don't know how I can physically throw a half effort punch.
You just did.
That's how I'm supposed to hit you? You're not gonna see that coming?
Again. Dude, it's light. You're just feeling it out, you know? You're feeling it. You're feeling
but how am I supposed to tap you and then feel like boxing's about seeing windows and going at them?
Mm-hmm.
So how am I supposed to see the window, lightly go at it.
This is the mentality. Oh, I would have got you there. That's the mentality.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah. Yep. It's like, oh, I would have tagged you there, and then that's the nature of it. That's exactly what
Can
it
I
is.
like fake a kick?
No.
That would make you kind of flinch.
Now that's a different martial art.
But I didn't kick.
You can't do
In
that.
boxing, can you like fake a kick?
No.
That's against the rules.
Yep.
Faking it.
Yep.
Could you fake an elbow?
I don't think your feet are allowed to come off the canvas unless you're getting knocked out.
But they're always like they're dancing.
They are, but their feet aren't being lifted up like they're gonna kick somebody.
I'm just dancing.
It's not allowed.
We'll box
Yeah, I want to. We'll record it for the kids.
and we'll release it
Yeah.
at 100K.
Does that exist?
What?
Oh, 100K.
Subscribers.
Oh, I thought you meant like 100K quality.
No.
I was like, I think we're only
it's
up
gonna
to,
be top
to
quality.
7K.
It's gonna be 7K quality,
Yeah.
but we won't release it. We might tease it because that gives me time to practice.
Yeah.
So by that time, I can clock you.
Why do you want to clock me so bad?
I just want to win a fight.
I've never even been in a fight.
Me neither.
Yeah, you have.
With my brother doesn't count.
What do you mean? You knocked
With
that kid out.
Yeah, but that was 2 punches and I quit.
It's still a fight. You won it.
I don't consider
Your
being
record
in a
is
fight.
Your record is better than mine.
I'm a unanimous champ.
You're 1-0 and I'm 0-0.
But I've never been in a fight where it's just like not set up. Like out of the blue, you pushed me, I'm coming at you, bro.
Yeah, neither have I.
That I don't even know what that would feel like.
I don't have that experience.
Me either.
I've gotten close to it.
I've gotten shoved. I've gotten a shoving match.
Who'd you get into a shoving match
Some
with?
random dude at the gym
Really?
during basketball. He tried to undercut me for some reason. Dude, we're playing pickup.
Undercut?
I'm up in the air
Uh-huh.
and he takes out my legs.
Oh, that's an undercut?
Yeah. So like, let me come down.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing pickup basketball. I have you out rebounded. No, he like jumps and like takes my legs out, land on the ground, and I got up and I just got in his face and just shoved him.
What'd you say to him?
I was like, dude, we're playing pickup basketball, and just shoved him.
Did he shove you back?
Yeah, he shoved me back.
So who broke up? How did you guys not end up fighting?
It was like shove. People just came like crazy.
Could you have taken him?
I think I would have destroyed this kid.
Yeah.
Destroyed him. I would have pile drove him into the ground.
What did he look like?
Chin strap,
Oh,
tribal tattoo.
loser.
Yeah, I was going at this kid. He looked like white trash. I'll say it.
That's what you really wanted to say.
Yeah, that's like instead of beating around the bush and describing it, I'll just tell you that's what he looked like.
Yeah, he looked like Kevin Federline, Britney Spears'
Oh yeah, sure.
old boyfriend. Back in the
And
day.
this kid had the faux hawk going.
Okay.
Dude, this is not 2002.
So he's real out of touch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chin strap, faux hawk.
Was he wearing
Calm down.
a
Cut
tank?
off.
Oh, of course he was.
Yeah, from his high school football.
You couldn't rock. You could have rocked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys that like what I call apple arms. He walks around like he's got like apples in his armpits. So he's like,
Oh,
yeah, bro.
I got another name for that.
ILS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the medical term.
That's the medical term. I was just using the street knowledge.
Okay, gotcha. You're a street guy. Street smarts.
Right.
Street
We
smarts.
discussed this in the pre, I
Yeah.
think.
I call it ILS. You call it apple arms.
Mm-hmm.
But we're arriving
You
at
can
the same
see the
conclusion.
intellectual differences here.
Right. Yeah. And that's why we do this podcast.
That's why we're yin and yang for you guys.
mix of both for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know a lot of stuff about basketball. I know nothing about basketball.
I'm unanimous champ. You're not.
Yeah. Well, that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Your title's going to be on the line.
Oh, we got to get a belt.
Yeah, we do. I was just about to say that.
We can challenge people as they come on the podcast.
We'll challenge our guests to fights.
Fights.
Okay, well, we want to be pretty
2v1.
selective.
2v1.
Oh, they have to fight both of us at the same time. It'll be like
It's
a gang
tag
initiation.
team. It's tag team. But then when they're not looking, the other one of us jumps in right away. Game over.
Just
After the interview, of course.
Just a sucker punch.
Yeah. Then go back. Expect, where'd that come from? I don't know where that came from.
Oh my god.
I dropped my brother in public one time.
You dropped him?
Dropped him.
Like punched him?
No, I like headlocked him and tackled him to the ground. We were out to eat, and he'll blame it on. There's this restaurant. I don't know if they do it anymore, but they always serve peanuts, and you can
Throw them on the floor?
Throw them on the floor.
Is this Nick's?
This is Nick's.
Yep.
And I don't know if you're still allowed to, but we were there, and this is what he blames it on. He blames it that he slipped on the shells.
Do you believe him?
No. So he, for some reason, I don't know why, was talking about how he can take me. This is when I was like No, you can't. No.
How old were you?
Remember when we used to do like submission and wrestling battles in the backyard?
All the time.
Yeah, it was
On the
around those
trampoline?
times. Right. So it was
Yeah.
around those times I was kind of confident I can take down somebody. So he's talking about how he can take me down. He can take me down. And I'm just like, this kid won't stop talking. Put him in a headlock, swept his feet, gone. Took him to the ground. And it was the loudest thing because you heard all the crunches because he's on peanut shells. and everyone turns and looks like, oh my God. And I just got off him and I was like, don't ever say that again. He'll deny it to this day. It's true. 100%
You're
true.
half his size.
Half his size, yeah.
How did you get your arm up that high?
I jumped. So like I jumped up and put him in like a guillotine. And then he kind of bent over. So I got planted. So I have him kind of arched over, swept the feet. Boom.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Sweep the legs, drop him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very proud moment.
Did he act differently around you after that?
No, he still went at me.
He still went at you?
Yeah, me and him, we used to get into it.
Did you guys ever get into like full-blown fist fights?
No. It'd always be like
wrestling matches?
wrestling matches.
Yeah.
It'd
Same with my brother.
he would throw me. My brother one time put me in such a bad headlock that he fractured my neck.
Wow.
And I had to miss almost a month of baseball season, playing wise. And my mom to this day thinks I told her I just cracked my neck wrong.
And it was really because he
put all his weight on me.
Did you go to the hospital?
Yeah. I was in one of those stupid things at school.
Neck brace.
It's like it looked like I got a turtleneck extension on.
I bet you did real well with the ladies that year.
I was killing it. For just a month straight. I have this thing on. I was like, I don't want to wear this stupid thing. It was so bad.
How did you know it was fractured?
Went to urgent care.
Well, I mean, after it happened.
I couldn't pick it up.
Oh.
It was like ear to my shoulder. I could not pick it.
It would hurt?
Could not. Yeah, I literally could not.
Oh, it's like when I broke my arm from wrestling.
Really? Like
Yeah.
legitimate wrestling?
No, I was wrestling with my brother in the back room, and our cousin was there, and I fell on the ground, and my cousin was way bigger than me at the time.
Oh,
he's
boy.
like 5 years older. I was probably like 8.
Oh,
So he would have
boy.
been.
Is this who we're bringing on as a guest?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to ask him about this.
He'll claim it's not his fault, but I don't know.
We're gonna grill him.
So we were all wrestling, and I fell on the ground, and then my brother went up behind my cousin and pushed him, and he tripped and he fell on top of my arm as I was laying down, and he instantly just broke it. Right away, it hurt. I started screaming, and then anytime I tried to raise my hand above my head, it would immediately start hurting. So I had to go to the emergency room, and I had to get my arm fixed. And I still have the scars from the big pins, the big needles that they put in my arm to fix it. And now when I look in the mirror when I'm when I'm at the gym, like doing stuff, I can see that my right shoulder is like higher than my left shoulder because it healed that way.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And it creaks sometimes. There's like some cracking going. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's got to be oiled up every now and then.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I knew this story of this kid from high school. He there's this pool out by us, like where I live, and it's like basically like somebody dug a big hole and then sand, so it's not like a legit pool. And there's this high dive and a super high dive, and this kid jumps in off the super high dive with his arms out. Mm-hmm. When he lands, dislocates both shoulders.
Wait, what? Okay, he jumps off the dive.
The high dive. Like this.
Yeah.
So the second he lands, shoulders pop. And he's
from the impact of the water?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he's just bobbing in the water. And
Jesus.
the lifeguards are just like blowing the whistle. They're just like, hey, get out. And he's just bobbing. Around. He's like, I can't, my arms. And they're just like, come on, get out. The next guy's going to go, get out. So he swims over to the ladder with his legs, and he like reaches for the ladder.
What an asshole of a lifeguard.
Right? So he can't get his arms over, can't get past here, past 90, just can't.
Yeah.
And he finally gets himself out of the pool. Then he had to finally tell someone, and they like had to run him through tests, and they rushed him to the hospital.
Oh my God.
But it was just the visual of just seeing this kid bobbing in the water.
What a dumb lifeguard. He can't. He doesn't have the deductive ability to see that this kid. There's something wrong with this kid. What a dick.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's a great story to end on.
Yeah. That lifeguard should be promoted.
I think he's running the place now.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Well, Anthony,
That'll do it, huh?
that'll do it. It's been an hour. We've been talking for like an hour. Yeah. Brush your hands off.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good one. I enjoyed talking to you today.
Yeah. Kind of got a little serious, but you know,
We do what we got to do.
we're all over the board. We're gonna drop some knowledge on you guys occasionally.
Yeah, we got to lay the groundwork
Mhm.
every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, let's sign off. I just want to say thanks again for subscribing. We see those numbers going up every week. We really appreciate that. So keep subscribing. Like I was saying before, once we hit 20, we're gonna have a little special, a little 20 subscriber special. We're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what that entails yet, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Is there anything left you want to say, Anthony?
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Love you guys a lot.
We love the
The
family.
support. We love the family. Thank you guys for the support. Until next time.
Yeah. See ya.
See you.